Alright, sorry I didn't do a video on Sunday, March 10th, but I'm doing a video today on March 11th. A lot of you didn't like that, I'm sorry, but I did take a little day of rest. Let's take a look at current conditions across the area. Before I start into this, I'm going to start something new, and I think it will go out very well. I would like to ask anybody who has any interesting severe weather, beautiful weather, winter weather, any type of backdrop, photos or videos, to send them to MeteoMark here. So you can either send them to me probably on my Facebook page at MeteoMark or through YouTube, one or the other. That's probably the best way to do it. And state your name, where your location is, and whether you'd like your name included, because some people like privacy, which I completely understand in today's world of being private and all that other such stuff. So if you'd like to send in your photos and videos of interesting weather, I'd like to see them, and I'd post them on their latest videos for updates. And it would be quite nice to see some of my fellow subscribers actually sending in their data and all their photos and videos. So let's get right into it. We got a cold front moving across the eastern section of the country that's going to push through. But the big story is, many of you are wondering exactly what is going to happen and what on earth is going to happen with this system on March 19th and 20th. I've received a ton of questions on this, and let me basically go over this and so that everybody can understand exactly what's going to go on. Alright, the pattern is such this. We'll have the polar jet oriented like this, and we'll have the subtropical jet located along the east coast. Now, what is both models now are indicating that a Colorado low is going to eject out into the plains and up the Ohio Valley. But of course, that is going to weaken and transfer energy on March 18th to the coastline of basically northern North Carolina and eastern Virginia. Very similar to what we just saw. If that low were to blow up in that location with this pattern, it would eject due north-northeast and then affect areas along the east coast and be enough to bring in enough cold air for snow. And I'll actually show you a temperature frame from about March 19th, I believe it is, that will actually show enough cold air in upstate New York, parts of Pennsylvania, northern New Jersey, and north-central New England to actually get heavy snowfall rates out of this storm. So we're going to look forward to a possibility of that. And right now it's pretty far out, so I'm not going to actually say too much about it, but I wanted to mention it because a lot of you have actually seen this really big warm-up that's actually happened over the weekend, and I don't want anybody to be caught off guard by this. So a lot of you are also asking about flooding in the eastern portion of the country, and I don't see too many problem areas here on the map for flooding, but there could be some areas where there could be some snowfall, snow melt, along with heavy rain that could cause some problems in poor drainage areas. Some areas in New England, area river rises on the Susquehanna River and down and through the eastern portion of the country here. But right now, the front is actually moving pretty fast across the country. So I do not expect a significant amount of rain across the area. And let's clap. The United States government has actually made it possible to continue river flood gauges across much of the country, including my area, the Susquehanna River Basin, across central New York and the northern tier counties of Pennsylvania, and most of the other areas on the Susquehanna River Basin, Delaware River Basin, and pretty much areas across the eastern portion of the country and central portion of the country. So that is very, very, very good news. So other than that, right now the big story is the warmth across the eastern portion of the United States. Let's take a look at them temperatures. Them temperatures across the next 4 days, and then I'm going to show you a snapshot of March 13th, okay, it's been a long 4 days. March 19th. So let's get right into those temperatures, shall we? If we take a look at those temperatures, hold on, my screensaver has gone on and that's not a good sign. We have, alright people, sorry. Alright, we're going to have a period of warm-up across most of North America, as you can see on these temperatures. So what we're seeing here is a warm-up across the east. That will be short-lived as a cool down progresses across the upper Midwest and portions of the Northeast. Across the southern states it'll be warm, and California is basically baking and toasty at the moment and will continue to be. Across the upper Midwest and the Northeast we'll see a reinforcing shot of cold air to more reality temperatures. But as we continue on into the area, you actually see we have a warm-up trend in the east, and that will continue across the next several days. And we actually see the warming trend continue. Now I'm going to show you a frame of March 19th here. Take a look at this. We have what we call cold air damming on the east side of the Appalachians, and as this low pressure tries to form along the east coast, and this low tries to fizzle out in the Ohio Valley, transfer its energy to the coastline, that's where you get the problem of possibly frozen precipitation across the north-central states, northern mid-Atlantic, into northern New England. So we're going to continue to watch for problem areas like that. You have to realize this portion of the year is very difficult to forecast because we're on a roller coaster ride with temperatures across most of the country, and especially the northeastern portion of the United States. And with these roller coaster and temperatures, one day you can have extremely warm temperatures, the next day 60 degrees, the next day you can have snow. You can have a day like today, looking out the MeteoMark Studios window here, where it's really pleasant, it's 54.5 degrees, you got light winds, you got nice sunny, well, partially sunny skies today on Monday. Today, by the way, for this video, today is Monday, March 11th, 2013. So there you have it. That is what I'm thinking according to the models. If you have a problem with any data as far as local data in the short term, visit your NOAA weather NWS weather page and look at the latest National Weather Service warnings. I highly recommend a weather radio too. We're going into severe weather season. Pick yourself up a NOAA weather radio. I have one. I'm a forecaster, and I even own one. I keep it next to my bed at night, and a lot of times you can set an alarm on them, so if a severe weather warning is issued, you get woken up for your county. So that's a very good thing to have in case you have a tornado warning. Very, very, very life-saving, especially for you people in the central portion of the country. I know a lot of people in the central states do not have basements, so keep that in mind. Other than that, I'm going to leave most of the other stuff for another day. Like I said, send us in your videos, photos, and whatnot. Like us on Facebook at MeteoMark. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Don't forget to, especially if you're local, visit MeteoMark.com. I'll be actually going over that website in a tutorial video pretty soon. Here's a 4-day forecast for my hometown viewers, basically from Binghamton to Elmira and the northern tier counties of Pennsylvania. Let's see what we got going on here. As you can see, here is our 4-day forecast for the Binghamton to Elmira and north-southward to Scranton area. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words today. I haven't had too much sleep lately. So, okay, tonight, I know tonight's not on here, Tuesday's on here, but we'll be getting some heavy rains moving in, 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch possible, and that will actually bring the Susquehanna River up to about 12 feet, but don't worry, that's not flood stage. Tuesday will continue with rain, mostly in the morning, possibly into the early afternoon hours. So continue with that into Tuesday night. The lows will be around 27. We'll continue on into the day Wednesday, where we have scattered rain and snow showers. These will be lake effect in variety, low 40s likely. We head into Thursday. That's where we get mostly cloudy skies, temperatures hovering around the mid-30s. And Thursday we continue with the chance for snow showers, but they'll be scattered in nature. You know, the proverbial lake effect snow bands that mainly affect north of our area. Highs will be in the mid-30s. That's going to do it for MeteoMark. Thank you for watching.